Hello, good morning, maybe good afternoon to some of you. What a great day today. It's Wednesday, June 12th. I've already started my day on the right track, you know, getting my me time in, doing the things that are important for me, just really getting myself um, set for the right tone, getting my mindset right. And I'm really super excited to be on this morning because there's something that was on my mind, and I thought I need to share this with you. What can I do that would help you to actually start thinking beyond today? Like, start really thinking about what's possible. Like, what's possible if you conquer your mental clutter? Think about it. Like, if you could get a handle on your life today, right now, what would that look like for you? So imagine you're going through a lot of things. Like, you have like a really stressful job. You work maybe 9 to 6, because I know a lot of companies now are getting you to work that full 8 hours, and you'll get the hour for lunch. They want to make sure that you are working a full 8 hours. So you're working that time. And then you have to go home to a busy home life. Maybe you have kids, maybe you have ailing parents that you're looking after, or a friend that you're looking in on. So you're constantly go, go, go. And then you start thinking, well, all right, what about me? I need time for me. Well, now then you got to go. Not only do you have all of these busy things, like your day is busy because you go to a traditional job, and then you go home and you have to then start taking care of the family. See, your time, your clock is never off. You're go, go, go. Your engine is always on. You are always on. So from the moment you get up in the morning until you lay down at night to go to sleep, you are always on, because you have all of these things going on in your life. And you've not really had time to actually even dream, to actually even think, what are the possibilities for me if I can conquer my mental clutter, all this stuff going on? If I had, things in place, routines in place, strategies in place, what could I do with my life? I am Leslie Godet. I did not introduce myself, so I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Leslie Godet. I am an empowerment coach. I help my clients deal with their mental clutter, really get a handle on it so that they can break the cycle of mental clutter and start, envisioning so that they can start living their best lives right now, turning their vision into their reality. And so again, I was just thinking, it came to me thinking, what is possible if you could get a handle on your mental clutter? So you're, like I said, I'll give you an example. You're a mom. You have 2 young children. You get up in the morning, you got to get them off to school. Then the next thing is you get yourself ready, you go to work. Or maybe you do all of that, and then on the way to work, you're dropping off your kids to school, or you're making sure they're catching the bus, and then you're going to work. Then you've got this really busy, stressful day. And then maybe in the middle of that day, you get a call from school because something's going on with the kids at school. You need to take time off work. That's stressful because maybe you're really super busy at work, and maybe you don't have enough staff at your office to really handle the workload. And so now you're stressed about leaving this for someone else to do because you have to go handle what's going on with your children at school. And then you go to the school and you find out it's not anything really serious, but you then have to take the time off, and now you're thinking, your mind's back on the school, on your work. Then you got to figure out, okay, do I take the kids home? What do I do? How do I manage this time? So now maybe you do go home, you take the kids home, then you have this whole home life that you have to deal with, because, you've got to get the kids cleaned, you've got to get them fed, homework, to bed, and then you want to wind down. But now your mind is on like this hamster wheel of, oh my gosh, tomorrow's going to be crazy because I had to leave in the middle of this important project. I'm the only one that was able to work on it because we're all super spread thin. There's not a lot of people to be able to handle all this workload. And so the next day you get up and you do the whole routine in the morning again. You get the kids off to school, They're at school, you go back to work, and now you're looking at your desk and you're thinking, okay, not only did I have this project from yesterday that I didn't get to finish, but now I've got all this extra stuff to do. What do I do? What do I do? That's what you're thinking. What do I do? How do I handle this? I'm starting to get really totally stressed out. Good morning. Thank you for joining in. I'm getting stressed out. I don't know what to do. How do I handle all this? This is going on and I don't know how to handle this. I'm starting to get really freaked out. I'm getting stressed out. There are things that you can do. Yes, you always have this crazy busy life, but how do you handle it? How do you manage yourself to get through it? How do you manage getting through it, having the right mindset, being in the right headspace? There are things that you can do that will help you. It's not a quick fix because there are things that you have to do consistently. Consistency is key. So again, what can you do? Well, here's number one you can do. Have a morning routine for you. So that might mean you get up an extra hour early and make it non-negotiable that you get up extra early. If it's a half hour, if it's an hour, but take some time for you, specifically for you. Good morning, Kadian. Take some specific time for you to actually start your day, get yourself in the right mindset. How do you do that? Well, so for me, I'll give you an example. I make sure I get up an extra hour early. And what do? Is I have my morning routine because it's non-negotiable to me. I've put myself first. I've allowed myself to be in that mindset that I come first before anything else. Well, my dog comes first, obviously, because he has to go to the potty and get fed. But besides that, I have to make sure that I put myself first. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. So my morning routine is I go to the gym. I make sure that I get my heart pumping, the blood flowing, the adrenaline going. I start to feel good. The endorphins have kicked in. Yes, Candace, you are correct. You have to have a non-negotiable for you. You are so important. If you don't take care of you, you cannot take care of anything else. You cannot focus on anything else. Everyone else that is depending on you, you're just going to get stressed out by it. So after I do that, I make sure that I'm doing my meditation. I've got my I am statement, my affirmations, and I make sure that I'm journaling in my gratitude journal. That's how I get myself ready in my body, and I get my mindset that way. And that's so important. So conquering mental clutter, part of it is getting your mindset right. Because if you have a good solid foundation to start with, like I said, with my morning routine, and your mindset is right, it helps you to deal with all of that stuff. So as I gave, for those of you jumping in now, what I did is I gave a scenario where you're a busy mom and maybe you have a couple kids and you have a busy day job. You have the traditional 9 to 5 or maybe 9 to 6. And you get a call in the middle of the day, something's going on with your children at school or your child at school. You have to drop everything. You're spread thin at work because you don't have enough employees to cover all of the work that has to get done. You've got to leave it behind and you've got to go to your kids. You got to go home. And now you're stressed out because you've got this project left undone. You know it's going to be waiting for you the next day. And on top of that, when you go in the next day, not only do you have that to work on, you've got more. So getting in the right mindset is definitely key. So Kaden, you said I have trouble staying on task because of my kids and other distractions. Yeah, so I never had children, so I feel your pain because I don't understand it fully because I don't understand the whole part of it where your kids are interrupting you, the distractions of that. However, make sure that you have time for you because that gets you in the right frame of mind so that when you are dealing with the distractions with your children, that you can be more present in that and be, have a better, more calming, more calm way of approaching it because you have put your mindset right. So I hope that helped you. But yes, definitely you need to have a morning routine. Or something for you during the day. It's your non-negotiable. I know, Candace, I know you had said before that you have set in your calendar, your planner, times throughout the day that you set aside for yourself, which is a non-negotiable. So whether it's in the morning, whether it's throughout the day, whatever works for you, your schedule, you know your schedule better than I do, whatever works for you, make sure that you become prioritized within your day. Make sure that you do that because you're important. And if you don't take care of you, you're no good to anyone else. You're no good to getting your job done the way you want to get it done. You're no good to maybe your spouse and being present in that moment, or your children being fully present in the moments there, because you're not going to enjoy them because you're going to be totally stressed out. So yes, definitely have a routine that's a non-negotiable for you. The other thing is believing in yourself. I've said this time and again in my videos. If you don't believe in you, how can anyone else believe in you? You're important. Believe in yourself. Dare to dream and dream big. Don't dream small. Dream big. You are worth it. You can do so much in this world if you just allow yourself to dream big and believe in the possibilities. So conquering your mental clutter through having a good mindset, getting yourself right, will help you to be able to do this, to dream big, to actually dream about what the possibilities are for you. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Definitely having, as I said, having a routine helps you get into the right mindset. Mindset is key for anything. If you're in the wrong mindset, forget about it. Can you imagine being in the wrong mindset and you have a huge project and you don't know what you're thinking? I have no time, I have no energy, I have no focus. Forget about it. Make sure that you are putting yourself first. That will help you to start conquering your mental clutter. It's not an overnight fix, I know, but it comes through consistency. And when you start making yourself first consistently, you will get right with yourself, and then you will be present in everything. You will be able to conquer your mental clutter because you have made sure that your mindset, your health, everything is important to you enough that it becomes consistent in your lifestyle, and then you're able to start dealing with other things. You'll start feeling yourself responding differently to things that maybe you would have been snapped short to someone or to your children or to your spouse because you're not in the right frame of mind. When you start feeling really good about yourself because you're getting yourself there, it is amazing. I can't tell you how it's changed my life, how much I'm grateful for having these things in my life that I do daily that has changed my whole outlook on my life. My marriage is better. My friendships are better. The way I approach my life is better. I wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude. I choose to do that. And my life is going the way I want it to go because I'm choosing to put myself first. So I hope this was helpful for you. My name is Leslie Godet. I am an empowerment coach. I help my clients declutter their headspace, help them break free of the cycle of mental clutter so that they can start actually looking forward to living the best lives that they've ever wanted to live. I hope you have a great day. Until again, thanks for watching. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.